when Batty's trying to help make the bed. Really? Can I have that back now? Huh? Thanks. That's nice, he says. Much better now. Shall we go? Are we off? Come on then. Are we going? He says, I'd better stay in bed. It's wet out there. Guess it's day 9. I've finally done the pots. They've kind of crept up bit by bit, and today I've managed to get the water, enough water, Batty and his fly catching, to be able to do it, and I couldn't, and I've tidied up and I've moved stuff, and the only thing I can think of is that the washing up liquid has somehow ended up in the chest freezer, which is on its side, and I dare open it in case it tears the vinyl flooring. I don't know what's in the chest freezer, I just know the boys put stuff in it for moving, and it's here and it's upright, so it's possibly got the washing up liquid in. I know that I put the washing up liquid to one side so it was safe, so that I had it for bringing, so I've ended up washing up with shampoo, like it's organic, like chemical free stuff, so it's moved the grease and everything, but that's what I've used to wash up. so I've washed up all with all clean pans and cups and bowls now. I've still no spoon, and I'm running out of the bamboo ones. I'm quite tired. I was up early hours because Elsa wanted to go out, and I let her out the first time, but she was in the teepee and I didn't know what she was doing or how she got in, and I thought, oh man, if I get up now and she's ripped through the door or something like that, I just didn't know. So I waited and waited, and then I called her back in. I had to put her on a lead, and then I was holding on to the lead and trying to sleep, and Batty was under the covers. He was enjoying his sleep, even though he's sleeping and cuddling now. He loves sleeping and cuddling and sunbathing. So come like 6 o'clock this morning, Elsa had been wanting to go out again, but she'd been whinging for about 2 hours, and she'd only just been out. There was no other reason for her to go out other than to do whatever she was doing, which I have no idea what that was, because everywhere was clean and tidy, and she'd not, because the dog food I'd been cooking on the stove, and I thought, oh, say if she's like, because she's so clever with it, say if it's okay, I'll go and see what this is. So Elsa possibly saw a cat or something, because she does bark when she sees a cat. She's having a little noise there. There's no one about, so she's got something that she's seeing, but it's nothing to do with us. So, but it's good. It's good that she's only doing like warning barks and not getting crazy and barking for no reason, which is a really good sign. So she's just my ears and my eyes at the moment, which is brilliant, because I can go and do whatever, and if she sees anything, and then Batty joins in and says, oi, you know, and then we can work with that. So it's a blessing. Trying to think what else we're up to. So in here we're fairly tidy. When I say tidy, I mean organised, so I know where things are, apart from whatever's the hidden magical stuff that's in the depths of the chest freezer. We've got potential volunteers that can come, but not yet, and because I've got my appointment, I won't be able to come back for a couple of days, which sucks big time. so I won't be here for volunteers. I've got someone coming to look after Else, and that's where I'm at. The fencing, I've not even tried to bash in a post today yet, but then again it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and my arms hurt, but I'm thinking that I need to go and fix someone's brake pads, and then I'm thinking that because there is hunting going on this morning, it's not nearby, but I've heard gunshots, which is normal. It's normal for a Sunday in Portugal. You hear gunshots. Elsa and, well, Batty as well, they're not keen at all when they hear gunshots. Now, Batty's no bother, he comes with me, but I didn't want to take Elsa with because they've got dogs. They've got a lot of dogs, and Elsa's not socialised properly, and Elsa just gets herself all stressed and barky over a lot of dogs, which is okay when I've got time and patience, but while she's still unpredictable, it's kinder to her and to me to just chill out and let her go slowly. So at the moment she's used to here, she's used to Batty and her getting on, they're eating together without any, you know, the sharing bowls almost, which they've chosen to do on their own terms, and they're both non-reactive. So whereas Batty's still quite nervous about when she's off lead because she can bounce, he's still happy to go up to her and sniff her, and she sniffs him, and they get on. You know, it's really cool. So them two are really feeling into each other and getting used to things. I don't want to cause her any more upset, especially if she's got to put up with me not being here for one night, which, you know, but that's, you know, sure. I can't take her with me as much as I'd like to, because that would just be another crazy thing. Like, hello Batty, are you back? What are you doing down there? So Batty's decided there's not worth looking at. Elsa's still staring at the gate. The gate without, well, the gateway without the gate, yeah. So I've worked out a way of doing it, which is brilliant. So I suppose that could be one way of doing it. Maybe I could sort that out for now as a temporary measure. I saw yesterday, I went to go and see a friend, and they showed me the workshop for me to do some bits in for them, and they've showed me they've got like 20 dogs, which is awesome, and they showed me how they've done the fencing and the gates for their dogs and their horses, which is cool, and it was good to see how they did it, and it's all very eco how they've done it as well. So I'm quite excited to try and do that, like recreate it here. And they've lent me the fence post, bopper. But yeah, it's still finding the energy and stuff, because when you've not had the best night's sleep, and I don't know, everything's been a bit thingy lately, so I've been trying to, whenever I'm not working, I'm like messaging volunteers or people that have messaged to say they're interested, so I'm not really stopping much unless I'm sleeping, which isn't that good an idea, you know. It's not healthy. I need to start meditating a bit more, well, a lot more, because I'm not really fully meditating, because I'm always, you know, even when I'm trying to wash the pots and be with the pots, I'm still having to sort out the dogs or whatever. So I get moments of drifting into meditation and coming back out. So it is like that right now, and it's not going to be forever. And the more I relax and get things done, the better I'll be. It's just for now, it's the adjustment phase. And I haven't adjusted yet. Like I still feel really surreal about this being like the place that I bought. Like it just really feels surreal. It just feels so weird. Like it's, that's something that I need to sit with. But I've got work waiting on me. I need to sort out power. I've sorted out things for the herbs today, so I don't have to drive to Grasser. Which means I can do it en route tomorrow instead, which is brilliant. That saves time and petrol. Otherwise it would have been 3 hours and then not so much upsetting the dogs, but they're happier here. The dogs love being here. They love being out. They love being, like, this morning they've been sunbathing while I ate my breakfast, which was brilliant, They both just lay there in the sun, enjoying themselves, doing their own thing. Once the fencing's up, I'll be able to really chill and let Else off, so then it won't matter if she goes up to the fence and has a bark if a dog walks past, because the person the other side of the fence isn't going to feel too intimidated. They'll be like, okay, there's a fence there, I'm safe. And that's what I need to create, especially when the big boy comes. I need to make sure he's got a good, safe place to run, and when he gets excited and play with Else, because Elsa really wants someone to play and bounce and roll around with, and Batty's not that not the dog for the job, because Batty's so small. So having a big lad and they can hang out together and mess about, I think that'll be good for the pair of them,